gonna be back like that scoliosis you never wanted to develop. Oh my god. Yeah, you edited your live screen.
Purchase your tracks today. Andy.
Is that short still valid? SQQQ getting bought up like crazy. YM selling like hotcakes. ES selling also. About 200 away from passing that other eval.
Hey, 24/7, I'm standing on business. Still with the bros, I'll never be switching. Don't need a trophy or any awards. Just look at the score, I'm already winning. Swiping the card, it don't got a limit. Hop in the Porsche, the windows are tinted. Always removing in silence, can't be denied, cause I got the vision. The bigger the moment,
No setup right now to get into anything. Patiently waiting. As we are outside the macro still. I'm waiting for that 1020 to 1040 macro for that manipulation leg. Checking that likes and views all day, they been insecure, I couldn't relate. I'm in a league of my own, I'm working my way till I get to the throne. Underground king, I'm too locked in, I've been that boy, they already know. Got everything that I asked for, ran out of space in my passport. They telling me that I've been underrated, I've been living good, that's facts though. I only be thinking about what I be doing and let the rest handle itself. I'm in control of my life and I know that I gotta be good, I don't need any help, yeah. 24/7, I'm standing on business. Still with the bros, I'll never be switching. Don't need a trophy or any awards. Just look at the score, I'm already winning. Swiping the card, it don't got a limit. Hop in the Porsche, the windows are tinted. Always removing in silence, can't be denied, cause I got the vision. I never needed a stylist. Spending my money on pilots. Spending my time in the tropics. I be on the beach in the Bahamas. Yeah, I'm flatter than a handball wall right now. I only be focused on making a profit. And I don't be looking for friends. I only be focused on making deposits. Everyone talk these days, they giving advice with no XP. Don't let nobody say what they would have done if they could have been like me. I've been feeling on top of the world, I've been getting paid every time I speak. Running my league, they can't stop me
Wendy with the G. Master Fu with the G. Desiree, newest team member with the G. That's what's up.
Nothing given, I earned it all, and there's no amount that I'll settle for. Not stopping till I got it all. Who else wanted more? 24/7, I'm standing on business. Still with the bros, I'll never be switching. Don't need a trophy or any awards. Just look at the score, I'm already winning. Swiping the card, it don't got a limit. Hop in the Porsche, the windows are tinted. Always been moving in silence, can't be denied, cause I got the vision.
Mellow, take the wheel.
Let that abundance fall, open up. Let that abundance fall, open up. Let that abundance
Yeah.
open up. Let that abundance fall. Let it Hey, look, mama, let me tell you something clear. The money don't stop coming in over here. The money don't stop coming in over here. The money don't stop coming in. Let's go. Hey, look, mama, let me tell you something clear. The money don't stop coming in over here. The money don't stop coming in over here. The money don't stop coming in. Let's go. Let that abundance fall, open up. Let that abundance fall, open up. Let that abundance fall, open up.
YM still falling. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the lab on YM later today. I'm just saying I'm gonna take a trip to the lab, aka my desk, and I cloned my NQ chart and then switched and then made it for the Dow. So I mean, I'm confident backtesting this will be fine. I'm also confident that if I like the backtesting on this better, I might think about switching assets. No, just for like a day. NQ is the NQ got that original KFC recipe. You know what I mean? We're now in the manipulation macro.
Young Gotti.
This stream is brought to you by sitting at your desk at home and working. I thought this stream brought to you by Chop. Unless we're starting to get the manipulation here. feels like people are still on vacation today. Sure. Having an edge in the market, this kind of job, this kind of career, really change everything. You know what I mean? Yo, Act. Your boy here just passed another eval for Port Capital. That eval was with my funded futures. Out. Point in the program. Sorry about that. No, I was like, this is the point in the program where I go, man, I wish I had a runner. Ah, you know, I could what with the setup right now on the chart with SQs and NQ and probably yeah ES and YM still selling. I could 1000% get back into a short right here on my house, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna risk the profits for today. Plus, everything else is locked up, and then that new house account will be active tomorrow. So I'm good. I'm just here. I'm here for the, you know, I'm here for the everything.
Dang, how long have I been talking? I was muted on Twitter, man. Twitter. Hold on.
Oh wow.
All right, hold up. Coffee. Give me a second. Hold up, I'm tired. All right, you guys can hear me? So far, we chopping. No way around it. We just chopping. I don't got nothing to tell you. I don't got nothing else to say. We in chop.
Trunks with the sauce.
So far, man, I don't got nothing else for you guys. Twitter, man, let's use the chat more often so I can know when things are happening, when things are going right. So far, we just consolidating. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Now's a good time. Hater, man, you still good?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yo, good morning, team.
Oh, what up?
Vader.
Yo.
Yeah, I was looking here through the chat. Roaring Lion. That's the only chart that I see. Thank you for that. That generally drives me to come on mic and talk a little bit. But I wonder if you're here. I went through chat here and it looks like most of you are green, which is great. And the choppy action here that is being mentioned. I wanted to address that chart. Are we on Twitter? Is Twitter hears me or no?
Well, everybody can hear you.
Oh, all right, all right. I know you were mentioning Twitter there. But as usual, it is Monday, and I'm on the higher time frame. Sorry about my bird here, guys.
I got a bird
I
too,
might
so
have to mute up. Yeah, if it gets to be too annoying, just let me know here in chat. I can mute up. But it's Monday, the beginning of the week. I've been trying to drive home the weekly candle range, and that's what I've been focusing on a lot. So with today being Monday, I want to see a clue whether we're going to continue to make all-time highs or we're going to consolidate. Before doing that, I really don't see the market making a nasty move unless we have like a major event. You know, we just came out of a major event, so I don't know. Anything can happen there, but we'll take it day by day. Last week, I did mention that we were going to take all-time highs, and there it was. On Monday, I gave out the levels for ES and NQ. If I remember correctly, I mentioned the 62.45 on ES and the 22.860 for NQ. They delivered at the end of the week, but from those were the pivot points, and they were beautiful. It gave you real good setups, as long as you know what you're looking for. If you are struggling with finding a setup, we always confuse a setup with an entry. An entry is not a setup. An entry is just an entry. You're pushing the button to get in. And when I realized that I was doing that, I was confusing my entry with the setup. I was able to go back to the basics, go back to the drawing board, go back to my studies, and the light bulb came on. And that was a huge moment for me because when I was able to identify that I was confusing an entry with the setup, you know, I was able to fix a lot of mistakes. So back to the chart here, I'm on the 60-minute for ES and on NQ. NQ's wild, man. I've been mentioning for a couple months now, if not most of the year, you should be staying on that 15-minute 15-minute chart for NQ. And from those higher time frames, as you guys know, I do an overall market viewpoint. I don't stay stuck to NQ or ES, and that is how I start making plans, map out my setup. I was mentioning that your setup is not an entry, and your entry is not a setup. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, or if you guys want me to continue, go ahead and let me know here in the Discord chat. Otherwise, I think I've said enough.
appreciate you, brother man. Hear the bird chart. Hear the bird having a good time in the background too.
Oh yeah, man. Bird's not shy. Always
That bird.
trying to say hello to. Sorry about that.
That bird's like, yo, Dad, keep dropping that wisdom.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. It's always fun to come on here and, you know, trade with the team.
You know, best job in the world, best team in the world.
Yes, sir. All right, give me a second. I'll be back.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me today, unless we're gonna do a trade review.
I'm like 5 minutes later.
Heard that. Trade review in 5 minutes. Ugly, Bright Man's right. Ugly price action.
I'm also trying to stuff my
mean-
face over here.
Yeah, Andy, everything looks like it's good to short, but we are. I don't know if we're kind of just chopping around now after, especially now after we're out of the 1020 to 1040 macro. You know, I don't know the PM macros because I don't trade the PM session, but you know, we got 1050 to 1110 for any kind of manipulation or delivery, and I mean, we got delivery inside the 950 macro. We got a little more delivery outside the macro. Then we got a little bit of long action going on in the 1020 to 1040 macro, but then that just pulled back off, and now we're chopping. So these SMTs, yeah, we're at SMTs again with ES. I don't know if you can have SMTs with YM, but it looks like we might be there, although YM is looking like the better bet if you want to. Well, volume's pretty much dried up everywhere, so I don't even want to say that's the better bet if you want to try to take a trade, because the whole thing is, you know, part of my responsibility is to make important trades. But that's not to say you can't take the trade if you don't like it. But then again, if it doesn't line up with your rules 100%, and you don't feel it, I wouldn't take the trade personally. That's just me.
Oh, yeah, guys, we're gonna call it, man. Let's go ahead. Let's stop a review, and then we'll get out of here. We're 444. Be ready for the review. I don't think that we're going to have another play.
Unbeatable victory.
All right.
Money, money, money.
All right, guys. Good day so far. Red to green here. So let's back it up a little bit here. Again, let's rewind the whole thing, and then we'll talk about, you know, what we were looking at and what we were looking for and what we were doing coming into today. Okay. All right. So I just want to clean this up. All right. So we'll go up to the 1 hour chart here. So for me, coming into the day, I had a couple different reasons that I wanted to be bullish, right? Now, price, again, I made my money on the short today. But coming into it, I had a bullish range. Again, a higher time frame. If I go to the daily, it's going to mess up my replay mode sticks. But this area here, this low, this high, this is your LAF range. This is your range that you're going to have framework. We're consolidating in between that. So coming into the day, I want to drop down to the 5. Brightman pointed out a clean one. I'm going to address that one here. But here's the one I was watching. For me, this is your zone. That's your break. That's your pullback. That's your sweep. That's an alpha C. So what's that look like here? That's your wrong one. Sorry. This is the wrong one. This is your break. That's your pullback. Sweep of the pullback confirms this area here is my upside target. This is the sweep. We're looking for price to move back in alpha C. The issue with the delivery today, in my opinion, is that we had just a clean range. This is a dominant range, right? So for me, coming into the day, when I saw this range, Brightman, and I'm not just coming at Brightman, I'm not coming at nobody. Brightman was looking for this as your zone. No, actually, this one is the one he was looking for as his zone, right? So he was looking for this as his zone, this as his A, this as a sweep of the B, and then that as his alpha C. Great. I'm with that. I'm totally with that. That's a good quick play. But for me, because of this range here, this range is going to be just really clean. Range is going to be the range I want to work. Now, because this range is in this sequence, this alpha C sequence, this range here, I want this range to be swept and price to deliver higher. That's why in the morning I was coming in saying I want price to go lower to go higher. Does that make sense to everybody? Hit me with a 444 if that makes sense. Okay. So actual execution. Going down to a 1 minute chart. Because again, I'm using these ranges and everything that I'm trading to line up for the 1 minute chart. So we're going to replay mode again. Right? So here comes the 9:30 open. You also have these relative equal lows here. See these relative equal lows? So coming into the day, we got this range low, this relative equal low. So we want price to dip, go higher. That's my main plan for today. Okay? So fast forward. Price goes up, comes into the low. Right? So sweeps, golden sweep into the low. I'm looking higher. Where am I looking higher? Target 1, target 2, and then at least target 3, top of that range. Inversion presented itself. So this is my inversion gap. Price gets above it, retest, and then fails. So this was my first trade. Then it fell. I just want to take a minute to talk about this right now. Who took this trade with me? Hit me with 111 if you took this trade with me. Twitter, if you took this trade with me live, hit me with a 111. If you didn't take this trade, hit me with a 555. If you took the trade, hit me with a 1. If you did not take the trade, hit me with a 5. Now, again, I'm talking into my Discord right now of everybody that's still here. I'm going to put Discord on the screen so Twitter can see you guys. Hold on. Wait. That way Twitter can participate in what we're doing right now. Okay. Let's do this again. If you took this trade with me, hit me with a 222. If you did not take the trade with me, hit me with a 888. 2 is yes, 8's no. If you took the trade with me, 2, yes. If you took the trade, if you did not take the trade, 8. 2 yes, 8 no. All right, and again, we've lost a lot of people because, again, it's 11 o'clock. Majority of people check out around this time. Okay, if you took this trade, what would you rate this trade? Listen, this is the whole purpose of the team. The whole purpose of this team is to get you to a place where you learn and trade on your own. If you took this trade with me, what would you rate this trade? If you did not take the trade, what would you rate this trade? A+, B+? What would you rate it? Talk to me. What would you guys rate this trade? I gotta agree, man. I gotta agree. A+. Okay, I just got to agree. A+ here. Why A+? Because I got a clean sweep, golden sweep, sweep of relative equal loads, and you got clean targets. So for me, I'm out inside the macro. Blah. Okay. So I took that loss. Whatever. I'm red on the day. Okay. You guys about to learn something. Y'all about to learn something that you can only find in my program. Okay. So let's continue price. Price gets above. Okay. Who's ready to learn something? You ready to learn something new? Hit me with 444. You ready to learn something you never ever seen in your life? Hit me with a 444. Twitter, you ready to learn something new? So pay attention. This is an imbalance. That imbalance is called a bearish fair value gap. You already know that. Let's go bear FFG. Now when an order block comes in out of that gap and it fills it, that order block can be treated like an imbalance for a change of order flow. I call that the sweet spot. So this is my sweet spot. This is the trade I got in, number 2. Price got in right here and went here. All right, so this is my second trade. If you took this trade with me, hit me with a 444. No, I'm sorry. If you took this trade with me, hit me with a 999. If you did not take this trade with me, hit me with a 111. 9s and 1s. All right. Now again, sweet spot. Trade. Bang, bang, bang. Shook them. Got them scared right there. Target of 1. Okay. And when we got here in this trade, I was red to green. When we got right here, up here is where I was red to green. But when we got right here, I was green. And I was like, yo, watch the recording. I was like, y'all want to get out? Go ahead and get out. I'm going to go ahead and hold. But if you want to take it, you can do that. When I called this, who sold this trade at break even? If you sold this trade here for a profit, it wasn't break even. It was a profit. If you sold for a profit there, hit me with a Y. If you held on to it, hit me with the N. Y is for you sold at my safety cut. N for no, you held on. For everybody that's here, Y's and N's if you took the trade or not. All right, so some people took it. I stayed in the trade. All right, but I moved my stop to break even. Stop went to break even. So my stop goes to break even. Boom, they got me at break even. Okay. Nice, my break even was a little bit higher. Okay. So what did I end up doing? Okay. So I ended up flipping the whole script. Y'all ready to understand why I flipped the whole script up? I'm gonna show you. Don't worry. Here we go. ES. ES was the issue. Let's explain. So at the time we were trading, for whatever reason, ES decided to take this range. This range here is the same range right here. So far, are we on the same page? Everybody on the same page? If we're on the same page, hit me with a 444. This range here is the same range here. We on the same page? Everybody so far? 444, we on the same page? Okay. So now I know I got SMT here. When I come and look at this NQ, for me, that changed up everything on my narrative because you have to treat NQ as if NQ took that high. And if NQ took that high, which is this high here, let me draw it. If NQ takes this high here, more than likely it's going to deliver that low. So for me, going back down into the lower time frames, giving it 2 different attempts to go to my upside target, when I was presented this, I took this short. Now, if you took the short with me here, hit me with a 444. And price, you know, we scaled out and things of that nature, but that's our day, right? And again, if I take this off replay mode, here are my executions on all the trades that I took today. Anybody got any questions? So let's get G's and R's as a final count from everybody that's still here. If you're green on the day, type of G. If you're R on the day, type of R. And let's open this up for Q&A. Anybody have any questions? Now, honestly, just want to say this. The best way to learn and become profitable, number one, I just want to say this out here to everybody. It's going to take you some time to get to an area where you are profitable. And on that destination to becoming profitable, you should leave your ego at the door. Meaning you should not be trading with any size. I put a note out this morning on my Twitter about what you need to do before you size up. You have to, in a way, earn it. You have to earn that size. And when you earn that size by trading consistently, you can size up. So the reason why I'm saying you got to leave your ego on the door is, you know, and this is why I stopped showing large dollar amount trades, if I sit here and showed you I made $10,000 today, and then you say you made $300 today, more than likely you are going to continue. Most people are going to continue to trade because they're not satisfied with the dollar amount, even though you might have taken the exact same trades that I've taken, right? So what I'm trying to say is, in the beginning or in the start of the process or wherever you're at in the process, if you are finding your way to becoming profitable, do yourself a favor and keep your sizing small. Also, don't buy 90 evals at a time. And most of these other influencers are going to tell you, use my code. And I'm going to say I have a code too, but they're going to want you to buy 20, 30, 50 accounts. I'm telling you not to do that. I'm telling you to maybe keep it to 3 evals a month. Slow it down. Focus on executing the plan and getting to a place where you're passing, because at the end of the day, does it really matter if you make $1 million if you're going to lose 900K the next day? I'd rather you learn the process small and then just turn the size up down the road. Okay. What questions do you guys got before we get rolling here? If you have a question, hit me with a 888. If you don't have any questions, hit me with a 999. All in all, another good day, another green day in the books. And I would say today is a very solid day because price action, if you zoom out and look at it, didn't really give us much. Now on price right now, me over here talking and educating, kind of missing out on this. We didn't retest this. You got a breaker here. This would be a breaker. Didn't get it.
Yeah, looks like it might want to fail that breaker though.
Yeah. So I'll keep this on watch because this is the low, right? That we were looking for that range. So let's see if ES is going to, I'm sorry, if NQ is going to reverse. But in the meantime, what questions you guys got? The best way for you to learn is to shoot, fail, and ask questions. If you're not asking questions, you're going to show up tomorrow and do the exact same thing you did today. How do you become 1% better? Shooting and adjusting. That's the only way to get good here. You got to shoot. You got to adjust. You got to show up every day. If you got questions, now's the time. If you're all good, hit me with 999. I think I'm going to call it here for a day. I'm green on the day.
Yeah, facts. Just wanted to say good job to everybody. Awesome call outs. Everyone on the team, good job for showing up early as per usual. Sorry I was late. The gym just ran a little bit later than normal. But
I don't see how you do the gym in the morning, man. I would 100% snap something.
Bro, I don't know, man. There's nothing like waking up and just doing an hour.
Do you do the gym fasted in the morning?
Yeah.
Dang, son, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, fasted and deadlifts. So that's about it. But nah, everyone take care. For those of you who are green, awesome. Anyone that's got that small R, just journal it. Go back and take an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You got it, and just back test, and back test.
That's what it really comes down to, is back testing it. Outside the people, no matter who you are on Twitter, you always gonna have somebody on your ass hating on you. I like to say this: ignore what people say, ignore what you learn on what people are doing, and focus on your back testing. Back testing's the truth, man, because back testing does so much for you, man. I'm glad you brought that up, because that allows you to hesitate. It allows you to get rid of hesitation. Y'all saw me red today. Like, I got in this trade over here, and I lost in front of so there's 440 people over here on Twitter. Plus, again, we had almost 100 people inside of the Discord today, so roughly around 500 people. I lost in front of 500 people. You understand? Most people trip and fold for that because I backtest. Next setup I see, no hesitation. Bam, hit the trade. And I could have got green there. Didn't get green there. Saw another setup. Hit it. Bam, green. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. And the only way you can get there is by backtesting strategy. You have to know your strategy in and out. Honestly, that's the only way you're going to pass a prop firm. That's the only way you're going to move forward, is having one strategy and shooting at it and rocking with it when it's red. Just don't.
And that's
don't
the only way you're going to get a payout too.
Yeah, from consistent action. Inconsistent actions breeds inconsistent results. That's just what it is, bro. Any other questions? Anybody got questions? Anything that anybody wants to say? Brightman, where you at? I know you got something for me. Frankie, what's up? Frankie, how's everything going?
Frankie, set it off. What is up?
You got this inversion here, right? Before we leave, before I dip out, you got this inversion here. But what's going on, in my opinion, is this ES range. ES took that high, SMT the high for NQ. I believe ES is going to deliver this low. Here's where things get tricky. Now NQ took the low. So now this is an SMT or the ES. Yeah. So you got a double SMT. Which way this damn thing gonna go? Who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see. And for me, I want to see what happens here in this lower time frame cycle. Here with this inversion gap at that low. Does that make sense? Because I know we're jumping around from asset to asset today. We usually not like this, right? It's usually one thing, one trade. But we just got battle of the ranges going on in the markets today. That makes sense. So you hit me with a 444. Now, guys, if you guys are watching me here on Twitter, we trade like this every day inside the chat room. We got a free community. We have a premium community. I strongly urge you to join and tap in with us. Every day we're here consistently. I execute in front of my guys every day. I hold my guys accountable. I got some gals in here too. I consider say guys and gals. Honestly, I got 3 girls in here that have pretty much wiped the floor with the majority of people on Twitter. And I will say that. They will kick your... and they know who they are too, bro. It won't even be a fair fight.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
It won't even be a fair fight. That's all I gotta say.
It won't. These three ladies will wipe the floor with your favorite guru.
Just destroy them and just leave them there. It's not even funny, bro, what they'll do to them.
In the dust, like completely, just like they'll leave them crying.
Yeah. Like, they left earlier, but man, if you don't believe me, peep the Hall of Fame gains chat. They're dropping gains in there every day.
Yeah, fact.
Every day they dropping gains in there.
Yeah, Lady Z dropping gains in there. Wendy dropping gains in there. I mean, go up in there. Look what these ladies are doing. They're absolutely killing it, and they will take you. They'll be like, all right, you want a trade war? Let's go, and they will out trade you.
But honestly, though, that's going to be a part of the 2026 plan, along with the hedge fund. But Juicy Trades, we will take over Twitter. But part of that plan, it's not just going to be me. It's going to be me and my top 10. We're going to be all over the place. You're going to see. We got something for you. You're going to be a part of it too, man.
Oh no, I don't doubt that. And I just like to say thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Just like I appreciate my family in the panel and my family down in the audience, and to everyone who listened in on Twitter. Thank you so much. Peace out. I'm gonna go touch grass, and have a lovely day, everyone. Later.
Later, Vader.
I like how it's later, Vader. Hey, Vader.
I love saying that, man.
Yeah, me too. Before I dip out, here's a trade idea right here on screen. Trade idea. I'm done. Y'all see what I did. I'm out of here too as well. Hugo, did you want to see any final comments? We'll be back at 2 p.m.
Yeah,
2 p.m. We'll be back for the PM session.
I'm very interested in this retracement higher for a liquidity sweep on NQ lower, and I'll be monitoring if YM and ES take that same liquidity level. But there's almost no reason why NQ should not take this, because it just made equal lows right here and made this retracement higher. So I'll be monitoring that, and I'll be using that for the PM sesh.
Word up. So that's it for the Juicy Trades team, guys. We are all green. It's a little challenging day, but we got out of here green. Everybody's watching on Twitter. We really appreciate the support. Besides that, we're going to be out. If you guys want to catch the PM stream, come hit the link in my bio. We're going to have a free PM stream, but we're not going to broadcast it on Twitter. We're going to be just inside the chat. I appreciate all of you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the PM session. Big shout outs to everybody watching me here on Twitter, about 450. Tap in, guys. I'm telling you, tap in. Besides that, have a good one, team. Hold on, we got to put the goodbye music on. Wait. Where's the goodbye music at? Hold on. I gotta find the goodbye music. Messing up, man. I messed up. I lost the goodbye music. I got so much music on this thing that I can't find certain stuff. I'm gonna have to have Alex help me out in organizing this stuff. Oh man, no, I lost it. I can't leave without goodbye music, man. It has to happen. Whatever. There we go. All right, guys, another green day. I'm out. Be easy, everybody. Love all of you guys. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Be easy, team.